the winter weather is here. Driving home the other night in the rain and the sleet, we saw many cars that were on the side of the road, and police responding to slippery conditions. So we want to make sure that the people who are driving on our roads understand that we are in winter conditions, and that they should be careful and making sure that the inclement weather is here. We want you to slow down on the roads as it's to be safe. We want to make sure that everybody stays safe. That's our top priority. And icing and black ice is a part of the world that we live in here in Rhode Island and New England area. So I just want to make sure that people understand that when we are out on the street with our workers that are doing the work, either sanding or plowing or responding to as few accidents as possible, we want to make sure that people who are riding the roads respect and understand the safety procedures there, not following snow plows really closely, making sure if you are passing that you're doing it cautiously, and making sure that you understand that the people who are working to keep our state safe during the winter season are really important to us, and their safety is really a top priority as well.
So it's the beginning of another winter season, right? And all of us that have lived in Rhode Island for many years, for decades, are used to this kind of weather. We know what to do. But there are some newcomers to Rhode Island, and every year we like to kind of refresh things and bring everybody up to speed. With regard to our snow operations, we're ready. It's going to come. Winter is coming, and we're ready for it. We've got 150 plow trucks of state plow trucks. We've got nearly 300 vendor trucks that supplement our crews as we need them, depending upon the storm. The vendors provide a very valuable buffer for us to rely on when our 150 plows are out there and we're getting more snow and we need to bring the vendors in. They perform a very vital service to us. We continue to sign up vendors. We'd like to have over 300, as many as we can have. Our rates are competitive, so we encourage any of the private companies out there that are interested. We had a 30% increase in the rates that we paid to private vendors this year, and we have additional bonuses, preseason and postseason bonuses for these vendors if they sign up with us. And the sign up is simple. You can just go to www.ridot.net/winter, and it'll enable you to sign up as a vendor. Not only as a vendor, our maintenance staff is always looking for good people to join our ranks at DOT. So at that same website, www.ridot.net/winter, if there are any people interested in joining our ranks at DOT and working for DOT and our maintenance crews, we certainly welcome you to do that. The recommendations for drivers, as the governor said, is the most important ones is when we're out there plowing, don't crowd the plow. Let the workers do their work. Stay far enough back so that any sand and salt that's coming out of the back of these vehicles doesn't either affect your vision or possibly damage your vehicle. And reduce your speed. Don't, all of the standard kind of warnings that we give, we'll give again this year. Reduce your speed, give yourself more time to get to where you're going, plan ahead if you see inclement weather coming, and of course, as always, don't drive impaired.
The Emergency Management Agency is ready. State Operations Center is ready to go in the event of a major winter storm. We stand in support for any operations that take place for that. We're in constant communication with our local emergency management directors. And so I feel, as Director Alviti mentioned, ready. It is winter. The best thing I can tell folks is pay attention. Listen to the news, listen to all of the things that we're telling you to do. Slow down and drive safely and get through the season, okay? So that's my best advice to everybody.
short are you of vendors? The pile operators.
So we currently have about 280 signed up. That's right about where we were last year. We'd like to have 300, so 20 more would be ideal for us, but the 280 that we have to supplement our 150 crews are plenty to do the work.
We're about a week away from the 1-year anniversary of the blizzard of 22.
Yes.
Any lessons learned from that you've adapted into this winter season?
Yes. We always learn lessons from past storms, right? So during recent years, we've upgraded our equipment at DOT. Not only the plowing equipment, where we now have wing plows that can cover several lanes at a time, and tandem kind of operations where we send several trucks abreast to handle higher quantities of snow. The quality of the vehicles is much better. They're bigger vehicles, they're newer vehicles. And our sanding and our de-icing compounds and the vehicles that we use are a bit more scientific. We've got better temperature and conditions readings at various roadways embedded in the pavement that we can get readings on the conditions throughout the state, so that if there are different conditions throughout the state, the northern part is getting more, the southern part is getting more, we can adjust our resources accordingly better and respond better. And we have GPS and satellite kind of provisions that now allow us to track and monitor, and also to provide resources more strategically for larger storms like the ones you're talking
How
about.
important is this matter for the Latino community? I don't see Sabina Matos here to say something in Spanish.
Yes, you're right.
Where's Sabina?
Yeah, there you go.
We're starting like Gina Raimundo now.
Yes.
She have a
Is this
conference.
partially paid for by the infrastructure bill?
Say it again, please.
Did the infrastructure bill pay for some of this money for roadwork projects?
No, the infrastructure bill is mainly for capital improvements. Our normal operations, the state funding that we get from the legislature and the governor each year, provide the funds to be able to do the maintenance operations.
Any problem with yesterday's storm?
No. Yesterday's storm, we had our resources out there. We made sure that the storm drains were open and cleared, as we'll do with every rainstorm, and everything went according to plan.
Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Thank you.